Purbalingga has chosen a different path. It has embraced change without abandoning its roots. It has welcomed innovation while protecting the traditions that define its character. And nowhere is this balance more visible than in the lives of its younger generation. Across the Regency, schools, universities, vocational centres and community organisations are helping young people prepare for a future filled with opportunities that previous generations could scarcely imagine. Students learn science, technology, engineering and business skills while remaining connected to local culture. Young entrepreneurs launch digital businesses from towns surrounded by rice fields. Creative artists share traditional music and performances with audiences across the globe through social media. Local craftsmen market their products far beyond Central Java using online platforms. The world has become more connected than ever before, yet many young people in Purbalingga are proving that global participation does not require abandoning local identity. In fact, the opposite may be true. The strongest communities are often those that know exactly who they are. This confidence has helped Purbalingga emerge as an increasingly dynamic regional centre. Economic growth has expanded opportunities across multiple sectors. Agriculture remains essential. Manufacturing continues to provide employment. Tourism attracts visitors seeking authentic cultural experiences and natural attractions. Small businesses contribute significantly to local prosperity. Education continues opening doors for future generations. Each sector supports the others. Each success creates new possibilities. And while challenges remain, the trajectory is unmistakably forward. Tourism in particular has become an important part of the region's modern identity. Travelers who arrive expecting only a quiet, rural destination often discover a surprising diversity of attractions. One of the most famous is Goa Loa. Known as the Bat Cave, this remarkable destination attracts visitors with its dramatic underground formations and fascinating geological history. Inside, nature has spent countless centuries sculpting chambers, passages, and rock formations into shapes that seem almost otherworldly. The cool air offers relief from tropical heat. The echoes create an atmosphere of mystery. Light and shadow dance across ancient walls, revealing details that change with every step. For many visitors, exploring Goa Loa feels less like entering a cave and more like entering another world. Then there is Oabong Water Park, one of the most popular recreational destinations in the region. Families gather here to enjoy water attractions, swimming pools, river currents, and outdoor activities that provide fun for all ages. The success of attractions like Oabong reflects an important aspect of modern Purbalingga. Development is not focused solely on industry or infrastructure. It is also focused on quality of life. Communities understand that prosperity means more than economic statistics. It means creating spaces where families can create memories together. It means providing opportunities for recreation, education, and well-being. Beyond major attractions, countless smaller destinations reveal the authentic charm of the countryside. Village tourism initiatives invite visitors to experience traditional ways of life. Guests can learn local crafts, participate in agricultural activities, taste traditional foods prepared using generations-old recipes, walk through landscapes that remain largely unchanged by modern urbanization. These experiences offer something increasingly rare: authenticity. Not a performance designed for tourists, not an artificial recreation of history, but genuine daily life shared with respect and pride. One example is the tourism village of Karang Banjar. Here, visitors can observe local craftsmanship while learning about the traditions that continue to shape community life. Historical landmarks, including monuments connected to General Soedirman, add further depth to the experience. Rather than separating history from modern life, places like Karang Banjar demonstrate how the two remain interconnected. The past is not hidden away, it remains present, it remains relevant, and it continues to inspire. The geography of Purbalingga contributes significantly to this appeal. The regency covers approximately 777 square kilometers, creating a landscape of remarkable diversity. Lowland areas support intensive agriculture. Rolling hills provide scenic viewpoints. Highland regions offer cooler temperatures and spectacular mountain scenery. Rivers weave through valleys, sustaining ecosystems that support both wildlife and human communities. This diversity creates countless opportunities for exploration. One day, a visitor may find themselves wandering through traditional villages, the next, hiking forest trails beneath Mount Slamet. Later, they may be sampling local cuisine while listening to bamboo music performed beneath the stars. Each experience reveals another layer of Purbalingga's identity. No single attraction can fully define the region. Its greatest strength lies in the combination of everything: history, nature, culture, innovation, community. Together, they create something far greater than the sum of their parts. Yet perhaps the most inspiring lesson from Purbalingga's story is not about geography or tourism. It is about perseverance. For nearly 2 centuries as an officially recognized regency, and for much longer as a living community, the people of this region have demonstrated extraordinary resilience. They endured political transitions, colonial rule, national struggles for independence, economic transformations, technological revolutions, social change. Through every challenge they adapted, they learned, they moved forward, without losing sight of who they were. That resilience remains visible today. It exists in farmers cultivating land that has fed communities for generations. It exists in factory workers whose craftsmanship supports modern industries. It exists in teachers shaping the next generation of leaders. It exists in artists preserving cultural traditions. It exists in entrepreneurs building new opportunities. It exists in families who continue passing values from one generation to the next. The story of Purbalingga is ultimately the story of ordinary people accomplishing extraordinary things through consistency, cooperation, and determination. It is proof that greatness does not always announce itself with fanfare. Sometimes greatness grows quietly. It grows in villages. It grows in workshops. It grows in classrooms. It grows in rice fields. It grows wherever people commit themselves to building a better future while honoring the sacrifices of those who came before. And perhaps that is why Purbalingga deserves far greater recognition. Not because it seeks attention, but because its story reflects something universal: the belief that progress and tradition can coexist, the belief that communities become stronger when they remember their history, the belief that resilience can transform challenges into opportunities, the belief that ordinary people possess extraordinary power when united by shared purpose. As the sun sets behind the mountains of central Java and evening shadows stretch across the valleys, Purbalingga continues its journey. Children return home from school, carrying dreams for the future. Farmers complete another day in the fields. Artisans finish their work. Families gather for dinner. The call to prayer echoes across villages. Lights begin appearing one by one throughout the countryside. Life continues, quietly, steadily, purposefully, just as it has for generations. And perhaps somewhere in that peaceful evening atmosphere lies the true essence of Purbalingga. Not merely a regency on a map, not merely a destination to visit, but a living reminder that history is not only written by famous cities or powerful kingdoms. History is also written by communities that choose resilience over surrender, by people who choose cooperation over division, by generations who choose to preserve what matters while embracing what is possible. That is the legacy of Purbalingga, a land shaped by mountains, strengthened by history, enriched by culture, inspired by heroes, driven by innovation, and carried forward by the enduring spirit of its people. Long after visitors leave, that spirit remains, waiting patiently among the valleys, rivers, villages, and mountains of central Java, ready to inspire anyone willing to discover its story.